Hi YouTube, it's just Brandy and let's talk love and hip hop Atlanta. Now this is what you call a first episode. I mean, they did not waste no time with the mess and the drama. I mean, if this is what the rest of the season holds, we are in for a entertaining ride. I will say when it first started and they showed Jocelyn with her pregnancy shoot with Dro, and then they showed Stevie in the gym and him getting served the papers, it looks so scripted to me. It looks so fake, so phony, so planned. We've seen on TMZ that they had been in court. The judge ordered a paternity test, so nobody would be serving him anything. They had already been in court. She had already been filing stuff. He had already been filing stuff against her, so there would have been no reason for him to receive any type of paperwork. So I believe that that whole scene, that whole situation was scripted and it was fake. But ultimately, we all know now he is the father of Bonnie Bella, and I guess we will see her labor and delivery on the show. She was supposed to have a VH1 labor and delivery special, so I don't know if that fell through or if they're going to do that when the season is over or what. I don't know. Besides that, Jocelyn decides that she's going to throw a masquerade party to release a song that she and Young Dro has made. Nobody knows that's the reason until they get there. I'm trying to figure out who are all these people at this party because they always talking about how she has no friends. There's a new cast member, I guess, some girl named Melissa, who's Mimi's new potential love interest, but she knows everybody. She's friends with everybody. She's friends with Jocelyn. She's friends with Carly. She's obviously friends with Mimi, Arian. Like, she knows everybody. So that's good that when they added this person, that it's not a complete stranger. It's somebody that already has pre-existing relationships with the cast and is on good terms with them, so that when they do scenes together, when they're out together, it's natural. It doesn't feel, false or forced. And she seems like she gets along with everybody. Everybody up to this point right now likes her. She owns a bar, and I think she said she was a DJ promoter or whatever. So she is friends with Jocelyn, so she goes to the party. Young Jacques and Carly are back talking together. So that's so crazy to me because I just saw on Instagram the other day that she was kicking it with Caesar from Black Ink, calling him baby. So Carly Red sure does get around. I mean, do what you want to do, but it just doesn't look good when you are jumping from man to man to man. And I mean, she dogged Jock dogged her, and now look at them right back together. That's why watch what you say, because there's no reason to be calling everybody every name in the friggin' book just to end up right back with them. So I don't know if he was saying he moved up in the woods, but I don't know if they was at an alpaca farm or a llama farm, but it was animals. And him and that dang on conch he got looks a mess. I don't know who told him that that was the look and that was the move, but I wish he would cut that off. And she had the audacity to say it looked good. I'm like, I know y'all must be back on good terms because you know good and well that hair looks a mess. So he's trying to get back with her, basically just to sleep with her. And so she decides, since her and Jocelyn are friends, she's not going to the masquerade ball, but she knows that he's going to be there. So she sneaks in because of the mask, and she sees him talking to these two little young girls. And that's exactly what they were. Very young looking girls. So when she confronts him, she's like, "Oh, who is these girls?" And he like, "Oh, this my friend Rod girl." Come to find out, this somebody Mimi used to mess with back in the day that just got out of jail. He talking about they just had a baby. She like, "Wait a minute, he just got out of jail. It's not possible for her to have a baby from him because he's been locked up. It's not possible. There's no way that, how did that happen?" So she says, "Oh, he's not the father." Now, these are complete strangers, so you could have just left it at that. He's not the father. You don't know these people. You don't owe them anything. But she says, Kirk is the father. They like, "Kirk who?" She said, "Kirk Frost." Everybody was like, "Say what? Say huh? What you talking about?" So Jacques hurry up and text Kirk like, "Call me before you come up in here," because Kirk was on his way to the party. He gets there, looks the girl dead in her face, and I swear she looked like she can't be no more than like 21. She looks super duper young. Like, Kirk got a whole bunch of kids, and he got grown kids. He probably has a daughter that's her age. Like, what are you doing sleeping with somebody that's your daughter age or younger? Like, she looks super duper young. And she like, "Oh, you don't know me?" He like, "No, I don't know you." She like, "Oh, so you ain't never been to my house?" He like, "Nah." In her little interview, she like, "Oh, he been sending me money. He was at the hospital when our son was born." I'm like, "Oh, word." So he leaves. He like, "I don't know you. I don't know." Like, he like, what? "I see you been drinking." He like, "Oh, you been drinking." Like he let her know, like, "Oh, you trying to get foxy because you been drinking." She said he been giving her money and everything. So right there, if you've been giving her checks, she has the receipts. So he leaves and he goes to Rashida because he nervous that Carly and them gonna get on the phone like, "Let me tell you." Carly doesn't do that. They go to Melissa, the new girl's bar. She owns a bar. They call Mimi to let Mimi know. She says that her ex Rod is a scam artist, and so it's quite possible that if this girl's with him, that they might be trying to scam Kirk and Rashida, by saying that he has a baby. But in this day and age with DNA and all that, you can't really scam people. So then they go back to Kirk getting home, and Rashida was like, "You ain't been gone that long." And he like, "Yeah, it was this girl. She said that I got a baby by her." And she like, "Do you need to tell me something?" He like, "No, I ain't mess with nobody. But she was working at this strip club that I used to go to." We already know that he did mess with the girl or whatever from scenes from, that they've been showing little snippets, and this is just a mess. Oh my goodness. It looks like Stevie and Jocelyn are about to meet and try to figure out this whole baby thing. Like, that's how it ended, on a cliffhanger with that. But the real tea this episode was Kirk and Rashida, and everybody probably just feels so bad for Rashida because she has no idea what's going on. They showed scenes from the next week where Carly was like, "The girl lives in in the same building as you," and so basically it was like easy access. So if they was at the townhouse, he could just go right down the dang on hall. Like, that is so freaking trifling. Like, if you don't want to be married, don't be married, please. Cheating is not necessary. They showed Tammy, and Tammy, she said she left walking, she trying to get happy and blah blah blah, but I guess she been happily eating because she looks like she has gained some weight. You so peaceful without Walker, but you been over there eating something because you done gained about 15 or 20 pounds. Like, go ahead and get back with him because you blowing up. You looking like Dead Part 2. And I don't have nothing wrong with it, but also, why every woman in Atlanta on these freaking shows feel like they have to wear a deep V top showing us their boobs? Like, we are all women. We all have boobs. We do not need to see everyone's every day. Like, you've done it. It's been done. Like, please let it go. Tommy and her bipolar self, I can't believe they made her a dang one cast member. That chick is crazy and she needs help. But this is going to be a good season. I could see every episode is going to be juicy. I can't wait. I'm like, dang, this is how y'all starting it off. It is going to be a crazy season. So that's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That is my take on this first episode. I cannot wait. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to you next week.